Okay, lesson 153. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. How would that do for a news headline these days? So, we have this amazing lesson, extremely rich, and then I just appreciated the practice description because it just feels like we're out of a certain training and we're being trusted and guided to spend as much time as we're able, just knowing that, somebody could say spend 5 minutes in the morning and then you're like, oh, sweet, cool. Sometimes I think, nice, only 5 minutes. Woo, I can do that. But then thinking like, why wouldn't I want to spend more time? It's the most important time all day. But it says, today we practice in a form we will maintain for quite a while. We will begin each day by giving our attention to the daily thought as long as possible. 5 minutes now becomes the least we give to preparation for a day in which salvation is the only goal we have. 10 would be better, 15 still better. And as distraction ceases to arise to turn us from our purpose, we will find that half an hour is too short a time to spend with God, nor will we willingly give less at night in gratitude and joy. Each hour adds to our increasing peace as we remember to be faithful to the will we share with God. And it goes on, just to say that we might forget and we might get distracted, but we're at this time where we've allowed this course to really take us to through this training, so that the resistance we might feel to giving any amount of time during the day, we're just reminded like, yo, what more important thing could you be doing? And what more important thing could you place as your focus? And how you'd like your day to go is really connected to the intention you give to your day and the sincerity in which you steep your day in the lesson, but not to feel guilty. Like, I didn't get to per se steep in the lesson till later in the morning. And then I could read most of the paragraphs, and then I read more. I just think I could point out that the entire lesson is extremely, I feel it's so refreshing because it's gently inviting us out of the thought system of attack and defense. And just thinking of just what I'm noticing in the media more than what I'm seeing, because it's more of an indirect seeing. There's my lesson reminder. It says in the third paragraph, line 2, attack, defense, defense, attack becomes the circles of the hours and the days that bind the mind in heavy bands of steel, with iron overlaid, returning but to start again. So what I got from the lesson is just, again, the reminder that to truly put our trust, that there's nothing in this world that we need to get or want, that we can lay our agenda down in terms of, I'll take myself, and this desire to control Justine's like potty training, that it feels good when we feel in rhythm of the day, and then I have to tell you, I get like almost guided instinct when I think she has to go. It like comes to me in my intuition. And then let's say I don't choose to act, or she's unwilling to go, and then she goes in her pants or in a diaper or whatever happens, then I can feel very angry with her. And last night I think I kind of alluded, she didn't want to go. And then it wasn't that I attacked her, but I imposed my will on her. And just based on like the story in the media recently, with George Floyd, it's like the way he was so imposed upon, I'm like, wow, this is not at all at the same level. And yet for all of you course students, we can speak that there are no levels, just like it says, a seeming annoyance is like the same as a deep hatred. And whenever I have taken Justine's sweet, precious body and kind of like forced her, it feels wrong. And then there might be a time I have to scoop her up out of danger, or I have to do it, and I don't have this same feeling because there is an intention that feels just clear, like, okay, even if you don't like this, I will do this, then that's okay. But now I'm imposing this agenda on her, and she doesn't have to do it, and she's not wrong for not doing it. And so when I have forced myself on her, I have felt like, wow, okay, so let me heal that in my life. Let me heal whenever I have just lost my mind in an agenda of punishment or forced will. Like, okay, I know where I can help. I know where I can begin because it's right in front of me. So just to have this lesson where what I got from it essentially is to just that you would just not meet any agenda of attack with any more attack, or you wouldn't get involved. You just like someone break the circle and the cycle of attack defense and know that it has zero weakness. And the beauty of this is that I know if you were in a public domain where somebody was publicly attacked and you watched the other person not get involved, it is healing. It's a miracle. People may think they're looking for a defense and a response, and when they see something very different, I'll just speak for myself. It's just that new paradigm, and we're just being told you have all the strength you need within you at your fingertips to step out of this cycle and let something arrive as guidance. So, wow. Thank you for your practice and all you're doing to know the truth, uphold the truth. I'm taking a break from family, but I can't wait to get back outside because it's so nice to be in the light with you and not as much in the shadows of last night in my pajamas, and my whatever, my whole best I could do. So happy practicing. Justine says peace and bye-bye too. Bye.